Yes, dear students, this is lecture 10, part 1, speaking skills, how we teach speaking skills. What is the importance of speaking skills itself? Speaking is essential for effective communication. Use it to communicate. It develops fluency, accuracy, pronunciation, and confidence. When you speak English, you feel that you are confident enough. Integrates knowledge of grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. You are ready to use all these knowledge, grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation in real-time communication. How can limited speaking practice affect learners' overall language proficiency? Sure, it does. So, what are the challenges in speaking? In speaking for TEFL learners, English teaching English as a foreign language. Lack of vocabulary or grammar knowledge. These are the challenges which face the ELF learners. Fear of making mistakes. Limited practice opportunities in classroom. Difficulty with pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Challenges in fluency, verse accuracy, balance. What are the strategies of teaching speaking inside the classroom? You know that teaching speaking is very important. You know that there is a deficiency of doing that in our English language classrooms, Chinese classrooms. Control practice. You give them like focus on accuracy, using drills, repetition, or structured dialogues. And then you ask them to practice. This was called control practice. An activity of this, practice greetings and self-introduction. Hello, my name is I am from. Hello, my name is I am from. They focus, control practice, and then they practice and they repeat. Guided practice, use role plays or dialogues with some structure. Group A and B, no role playing. Activity here. Dialogue in a cafe, for example, ordering food and drinks. Then the students practice with a partner following the script. Give them a script of 2 persons in the restaurant or a cafe, and they practice ordering food and drinks. So they start students practicing, and then you follow and monitor them. Number 1, control practice. Number 2, guided practice. Number C, free communicative practice. Encourage spontaneous speech in meaningful context. Focus on fluency and communication, not just accuracy. We just give them free time so that they communicate spontaneously, giving spontaneous speech. Controlled, guided practice, and then free. And the activities of this is discussion. What would you do if you won $1 million on this starting? And then encourage them to express ideas freely. Pronunciation and fluency integration. This is one of the technique. Include stress, intonation, rhythm, and connected speech. Use tongue twisters, choral repetition, and recording activities. So these are 4, activities or techniques that we can use to teach or strategies to teach speaking inside the classroom. So you have role play, interviews, some classroom activities for speaking. Role play, stimulate real life situation. For example, at the supermarket, at the doctor, interviews, survey, interview students, ask questions and report answers. Picture description, describe an image or to classmates, then describe a busy street, for example. Discussion or debate, express opinions and justify ideas. Should schools show, for example, allow mobile phones? It's like what we call English clubs. Storytelling, narrate personal experience, tell a story about your last vacation. All these are strategies that we can use inside the classroom with some activities or suggested activities you can add to them from your own. The idea is just like to have to guarantee that the students practice speaking inside the classroom by doing these different kind of strategies, and at the same time by verify the activities that you do for the students, so that this will build like confidence on the students, and so that they can speak freely, spontaneously, and at the same time they will build that kind of towards motivation towards their skills itself. How do you assess speaking? Observation or checklist? Pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary rules, you have like a checklist and then or observation checklist, and then you are going to assess based on. Peer assessment, students provide feedback on partner's speech. Self-assessment, recording and reviewing on speaking. Task-based assessment, role plays or presentation evaluated on communicative effectiveness. These are the how we assess speaking. You as a teacher, you can follow them or one of them. So that this will help you to evaluate the speaking of your students. Integrating listening and speaking. Listening and speaking complement each other. So what we can say, cannot teach all is listening without speaking or speaking without listening. So you see that they integrate, you can integrate them together or they are already integrated. Students listen to the dialogue and then role play the same conversation, listening and then speaking. Use tasks where listening comprehension triggers or enhances spoken response. These are some activities. Listen to weather forecast from any, then describe the forecast to a partner. Listen to any speech or any report, and then describe it to your partner or to yourself. And then you can do these activities. You can do all these activities. You can do all these. This is the end of lecture 10 part 1. Now we move to part 2.